I got this nudge to come on again for the second time this evening, which is really odd. That doesn't really happen too often. But when it does, I'm going to listen. So let's see what the message is going to be this evening. Actually, I was looking at a few decks that I had. I had 3 decks. And I was like, let's see. So when I went to go move the deck, because I picked out 3, right? This specific deck came out. So it's Chirons. So if you guys don't know, Lee Carroll was the one that channeled messages for the Chiron deck that I have. If you guys would like to check out his channel, he's a great channeler. I actually like his content. He's amazing. I don't watch it often. I'm just going to let you know. I'm going to be honest. I don't watch him often. But when I intuitively am guided to listen to his channeled messages, I do. And just to let you know, he channels energy. So, but I wanted to come on and do the singing bowl with you. I was asked to do some breath work. So as I said, it's 133. So I'm going to do some breath work because it feels like the collective needs it. I kind of need it to recenter myself. So I'm glad that I came on. Oh. Sorry, I had 2 feathers in here and I was wondering if it was still in there. But it is. They're still there. I'm going to see if I can wait for a few people to come in. And then I'll start. Maybe I have some water. No. Nope. I tricked myself. There's no water in there. But I do have some Snapple. What is it? Kiwi strawberry. Oh. So, all right. So we're gonna do a singing bowl. I do have a few people on. Thank God. All right. We're gonna say our prayers and then we're gonna get into the bowl. What's going on, Brian? I haven't seen you in God knows how long. I know it's been what? Almost 2 months. Everybody say hi to Brian. He does have his own channel. He actually is doing really, really good. Merry Christmas, Brian. I actually looked at one of your videos. Good job. I seen that you listened. I'm glad you did. Your channel is going pretty strong. Congratulations. If Brian can do it, anyone can do it. Yeah, I seen how many subs you got. Good job. Merry Christmas. And hopefully 2025 you get some more. And also, you remember, you are sharing a story, so as we all are, we're all sharing a journey, our journey. And I'm glad that you're helping so many people, Brian. God bless you, and continue to help others that were in your own situation too. As content creators, a lot of us did not want to come on YouTube. I'm just letting you know. But once you get that nudge and God pushes you, even though you don't see what's in front of you, right? Because you're just going into this path blindly, but there's a fulfillment that you feel when you help others, right? So we all share a story from what has happened in our own awakening process. If you guys don't know, Brian also is an awakened masculine. So he shares his story about what goes on, how his awakening happened, and so on. Everybody goes through their own awakening. However you go through it, a lot of us go through it because of traumas, because of our past, because of things that has happened. That's how we end up in going into a spiritual awakening. That's cool. So yeah, so Brian shares his awakening experience I've shared mine. I've been on my awakening, on my journey for, my son is 10, but I've been on it. I've had gifts since I was a child. I just didn't understand it. And now that I'm on my path, I understand it. I get to pretty much manipulate energy, okay? But not to the extent where I'm cheating, abusing other people, or using my gifts to be vindictive or whatever. I do it to progress in my own life because I don't want to be in the past. I want to do better. I want to be better, and I want to help others, right? That's my purpose. That's my mission. That's what I want to do. So we all have a purpose. We all have a path. It's finding the purpose and finding the path. Do you get what I'm saying? Interesting. You say at 8 because it's a universal 8-year. Interesting. It's a universal 8-year. You're going to keep searching? Well, 2025 should be a good year for you, Brian. All right, so we're going to do some breathing exercises. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in and 3 deep breaths out. I'm going to use my singing bowl, as I said before. We're going to do our prayers. So when I tap on the singing bowl, we're going to breathe in as long as you can, and then let it go. And then when I tap it again, you're going to breathe in and then let it go. Okay? Yes, Brian. Things don't come easy, Brian. You wouldn't be sharing your story if things didn't come easy. Just saying. I wouldn't be sharing my story if things were easy. Look at these last 6 years that I've been on YouTube. Literally, it's been 6 years I've been on YouTube. So, but okay, let's go, because I don't want to be on here all day. It's Christmas. I was called to, so I'm gonna listen. All right, our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, and Sandafin to please protect my energy and my space and the energy of the collectives. Please let me be a clear conduit for this message that I will be delivering today for the collective. Amen. All right, so if you guys hear my kids in the background, hey, it's Christmas. They're having a good time. They're having a good time. All right, so let's go. Okay. Whew. Come back slowly. Just have a vision of the ocean when you're coming back, because I'm a little floaty. So envision the ocean, that it's sunny, and come back. If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth catching. That's all I gotta say, Brian. Actually, it wouldn't be worth keeping. All right, so we're going to take up my chirons. We're going to use these. Let's see what we have. I was going to do shadow work cards, but let's make it late today. I'm not trying to. I've had a rough 2 days emotionally, so I'm good. All right, Holy Spirit, what do you have? Okay, wow. We have family forever. 944, as I said that. 4 people. So family first, always. And that's your spiritual family. That's, what God is blessing you with. people that are on your frequency, people that are aligned to your highest and greatest good, people that are going to help you move forward in this next journey. High vibration. We all have dark, we all have light, right? But it's how you use each one and not abusing your power or your gifts to manipulate and be deceitful. Because a lot of people love to do that. They love to do that. So yeah, it says family forever. Let's see what else. Wow. Remember when I was talking about being on this path is to help others? You can't make this up. You really can't. You see me shuffle and the card came out. So yeah. So being on this path is to help others. Not to be deceitful, not to be manipulative. Because there's always a price. Remember karma. The universe has a funny way of paying back karma. If it's good or bad, doesn't matter what spectrum you on. Yes, it's an even give and take. It's not you take, and me give. That's not how that works. The universe is going to make sure, one way or another, that karma is balanced. Some way, somehow. It could be your money, your pride, your ego. Could be a lot of things. All right. We have celebrate what's coming. Some of you guys are going to have good things coming. It's an 8-year. What you do unto others will be done unto you. God sees it all. God sees all the good that you've done. God sees all the bad you've done. God sees it all. And then we have increasing your light. Remember I said about spirituality, focusing on yourself, on your inner world, on who you are, your purpose. How are you being a light to others in these dark times? Instead of bashing, instead of criticizing, instead of calling people losers and lames and whatever, right? That's all negative vibration. That's all lower vibration. There's no positive vibration there. There's ways to speak to people. And it's not dimming their light to suit yours. Recalibration of self. What was it that you can't make this up? Look. You just can't. And then creating synchronicities. That's crazy because when we started and I said something, it was 144. So you could be saying 144, 133, 1010, 1111, 1234. It doesn't matter what sequence it falls in. 333, I've been seeing a lot of threes. 5s. Like I said, 10s, 1s. I've been seeing a lot of 1s. 12s. 222s. And if you're seeing these numbers continuously all the time, it's because you're on the right path. And something good is coming. Whatever that is. Remember, the universe will pay you according to your deeds. If you do good unto others, good will return to you. If you're shitty to others, people are going to treat you shitty and make up lies. Well, a lot of people do that anyways, but it's like they get a thrill out of it. I don't understand. But hey, to each their own. I'm not here to judge. I'm just not here to see. Well, I do see, I just don't care to be engaged. I think that sounds better. Not engaging. I see what I see. And God always shows you. Especially when something is not right. And if you choose to ignore, that's on you. But we have an intuition for a reason. Now, if you choose to ignore your intuition, hey, that's on you. And I don't know why I want to say this, but I believe every woman should have a DNA test. I'm just saying. When a woman gives birth, I believe that woman should have their child have a DNA test. Because there's so many men that are good-hearted that do take care of their kids, and women manipulate these men. I don't know why I'm saying this, but obviously someone needs to hear this. Because I've had that situation pretty much. If you look at my videos prior, about 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, I've been saying this on my channel. Because I kind of, not me personally, but my daughter's father, he's going through that. You know, and it's crazy because you tell these people the truth and they call you crazy, but I'm not the one that's raising a child that's not mine, but okay. But hey, to each their own, like I said. To each their own. All right, God, Source, Universe, what's the message? Wow, I'm sorry. Someone's in regret. What the heck? Someone's in regret. Defensiveness, writing past wrongs, uprooting. Interesting. Some of you guys feel like your guys are in a defensiveness. Some sorry is here. Writing past wrongs and uprooting. That's pretty interesting what I was saying about. Interesting. Because I said every woman should get a DNA test, right? After the baby's born. Like literally right after that baby's born, hand the baby over, DNA test. Like, it's so crazy because I'm sorry here, and I said that. What did you say, Brian? I'm adopted. Thanks for saying that. Don't worry, Brian. I'm adopted too. As I said, I was 1919. Don't feel bad. I know, we're like the lone wolves, outsiders. Nobody likes us. But you know what? I don't care. A lot of people don't like me. And I personally don't care. Because at the end of the day, I have a home, I have a car, I have food, I have kids, I have my kids. You know, I'm whatever. And like, yeah, we all go through struggles and we all go through a lot of crap. But I still got a home to go to every day. Thank God I'm not homeless. And trust me, I'm not trying to criticize people. I was homeless for many years. And I said I would never be homeless again. And look. Look it. Okay, so activating Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Interesting. Remember I said walking on this path is trusting God, even though you can't see, right? Look at, you can't make this up. $2026. There it goes. The twos again. Remember, if you need the answers, just seek it within. God will give you the answers that you seek. Stop seeking within the outside world. Like, it was strange because yesterday I've been praying to God for an answer about something that I was going through. And I got a vision of a person hugging their two daughters. And I was like, interesting. Interesting. And I kind of was like, really? Like, not because he was with his daughters. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, you couldn't be honest about something. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Remember, God gives you... God, if you have gifts, you already know. God will show you. It says, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the oppositions and extremes of life. 2144. So the universe wants you to just have faith. Balancing out your emotions. Connecting to your higher self. Staying in the present. Not in the past. So this message is for me too. Not the past, it's the present, not the future. It's the present moment. What is your connection with God? What are you doing? And remember to hold the opposites. Because it says holding the opposites. Remember, there's no light without dark. There's no dark without light. There's no positive without negative. There's no negative without positive. If there's no negative and positive, how could your car turn on? I'm just letting you know. Don't you need a positive and negative so your car can turn on? So you need both. But it's surrendering to both. To understanding those two energies within oneself. Not just yourself, but others as well. But also not tolerating someone else's shenanigans. Because we're all going through something. All of us. So it says double mission. Interesting. A lot of us do have double missions. Lightworkers, starseed, serve the world by being you. Yes. Just be you. Don't be anyone else. Don't try to think that you're someone else either. Like, it's so funny how people want to wear so many masks, right? Because they're so used to playing their parts in different situations, so they have to wear all these different masks instead of being themselves. So they choose to wear all these masks because that's what they're used to. Instead of being their true, authentic self. I'd rather be me. If you like me, you like me, and if you don't, you don't. Personally, I don't care. That's how I look at it. Like, I've been on my own since I was 18. You know, I've been doing a lot of, I've had to take on a lot of responsibilities at a very young age, since the age of 9. So, like, I'm very, how can I say, I'm already set in my ways, especially with a lot of things that I've gone through in my own life. And obviously, I just had my neck surgery back in June. And once I went through my neck surgery back in June, and like the very dark place where I was and where I'm at now, I like they say, live every day as if it is your last, but also don't be careless or selfish. Be selfish with your time, especially with people. Always invest in yourself. Always love yourself. Always put yourself first. That's what I've learned on this journey. Because no one's going to put you first. And no one's going to give a shit about you. No one. No one. And I've learned that the hard way. For many, many years. No one gives a shit about you only if it benefits them. Or what can you do to benefit them? It's not how is it going to benefit us. It's always how is it going to benefit me? And that just drives me up the walls. Because I'm not that type of person. I can't be. It just, I don't have it in me. Thanks, Brian. Holy Spirit, what's the message? Well, God, give me a message, God. If I need an answer, I just talk to God. I don't need nobody else. Well, obviously they are helpers, but God is, if you need an answer, just ask God. Wow, it says unbond. Unbond from toxic situations. The past. Was that, like I was saying, free yourself. And that's interesting because we're in this full moon. And this full moon was in Gemini. So it's like in the mind about situations, people, places, and things. Pretty interesting. Look at this card. If you see what I'm seeing. It says releasing old patterns, contracts, and past lives. Bam. And this is what this full moon in Gemini is all about. It's looking at every situation, releasing what no longer serves your highest or greatest good, as I said in the beginning, when I was channeling before. It's time to end those contracts, time to end the past, releasing soul patterns, like toxic behavior, how you speak to people. How are you communicating your messages with people, places, and things? And I'm learning that too because I fall in the pattern of negativity, okay? And I'm still working on that. I've been working on it for many years. It's a hard thing to unlearn once you've been in that cycle for so long. But once you can acknowledge it and work through it, yes, it gets better. Yeah, but you're going to still fall into those bad habits, right? But and then you're like, no, that's not what I want to do. You know what I mean? I worked so hard to get where I'm at. And then you're like, no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, like prime example, cigarettes. I haven't touched a cigarette in 11 years. Okay? So 11 years. I have people that smoke around me. You know, have I craved that cigarette? No. Have I touched that cigarette? No. So that was one of the patterns that I stopped. Okay, how about, prime example, abusive relationships, whatever that may be. Abuse could be verbally, mentally, physically, emotionally. It could be all of those. Abuse is abuse. Would I ever tolerate going back into an abusive relationship ever again? Fuck no. 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 It's a big no. That's why I've been on my own for 8 years now. Yes, am I with someone? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. That's all I gotta say. All right, we have keepers of the earth. And here we go with this full moon again. You see the full moon in the back? There goes the angels. It's like the angels are guiding. Because remember, they're protectors as well. We have ancestors. We have spirit animals. We have it all on this card. Remember, we're all one, right? It says you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. That's crazy because I didn't even read it. And it says it right there. Look. So yeah, you're never alone when you get those nudges. It's that's your ancestors. That's your spirit guides. Well, that's your archangels, whatever you believe in. I always say God and Jesus has my back. And obviously my archangels, but when I'm going through a hard time, I do talk to God, but I also talk to Jesus because remember, Jesus sacrificed his love for us, right? And remember, Jesus, this is what Christmas is all about, is about Jesus, not about Santa. It's really not about Santa, it's about Jesus. Actually, I'm going to probably be doing a special on Three Kings Day, which is June 6th. We celebrate Three Kings Day, so. We have a Council of Light. Thanks, Brian. I didn't see your message, but that's pretty cool. Thank you for saying what you said. All right, Merry Christmas, Brian. I will see you soon, whenever I'm on. I know I haven't been on in like 2 months, and I come on randomly. You know, I'm a random person. I'm just random. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So your ancestors, your guides, you know. Wow, I see Mother Mary. Remember, Mother Mary was Jesus' mother. And if you know the story of Mary, Mary was with Joseph. And Mary and Joseph had a child, and it was Jesus. But remember, Mary became pregnant without sleeping with her husband. So he was a miracle baby. Jesus was a miracle baby. He was created by God. But yeah, the Council of Light. You have a high position in the realms. Goes Master Buddha, if you believe in Buddha. Mary Magdalene, the wife of Jesus Christ. The one that understood Jesus without speaking. It was more of a inner knowing. Interesting. Let's see what else I could get from this card. Okay, aligning to your higher purpose. Aligning to your purpose. The universe is conspiring for you, not against you. Even though you feel like it's against you, it's not. Remember, there's lessons that we need to learn. From people, places, and things. It doesn't matter. From situations, relationships. Exactly. I like staying random. Okay, it says trust your path. Wow. on the bottom, it says trust your path. And we have 3 people and 3 likes. So it says, if you know you would be supported, what would you do? Interesting. Trust your path. Even when everybody thinks that you're crazy, it's your path. Listen to God. God will direct you to the path that is meant for you. Don't listen to anyone else. I've been on this path for 6 years. It hasn't been the best 6 years. I'm not going to say. It hasn't been the greatest fucking 13 years either. Well, since I was born, it hasn't been the greatest. I've made it the greatest because I didn't want to live the life that I seen others live. I want to live my own life. I want to follow my own path. And I've always listened to God. I talked to God as a child, and I've always seen things as a child. I also used to walk in different dimensions as a child. So as a child, I've known a lot of things. I just didn't understand what was going on until now, right? And a lot of people, when I started this path, a lot of people called me crazy, called me names, whatever, called me a witch. I don't care. But a lot of things that I predicted for people has come true. That's why they call me a witch. Whatever, I don't care. We all have gifts. It's how you use it and what you do with it. I use my gifts, my talents to help others to find their own purpose. Brian, for example. Brian is testimony. He's been on my channel. That way he's been on his channel for a very long time. He's been doing his own things. But I also channeled some things for that way. He's been one of my subs for the last 4 years or something like that. So I've predicted a lot, some things for people. I even predicted it was going to be a shit show 2024. Look at the shit show we lived in. And I also was in the shit show. So, hey, I was in the shit show too. So, you know what I'm saying? So 2025, I believe 2025 is going to be an amazing year for a lot of us, even though we don't see it right now. But I believe 2025 is going to change for the best for the people that have done the work. The people that are actually walking their and trusting their path. Stop listening to other people. Listen to yourself. Follow God. Buddha, whatever you believe in. I don't believe in religion. I've been in every religion you possibly made. Catholic, Pentecostal, Methodist, Gospel. Not Mormon. I've never done Mormon. I've never done what's the other? Jehovah's Witness. To you guys, to each their own. I've been there. I've been down that route, and everybody has something to say, and everybody criticizes and say the gifts that you have are evil, blah, 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 whatever. So what was Jesus? My question to everyone, what was Jesus? I'm just asking a friend, what did Jesus do? You know the favorite saying, what did Jesus do? Well, Jesus was a healer. Jesus predicted his own death, which that's a seer. Like, I'm just curious. The back of Revelations, if you read the back of Revelations where it says the 7 archangels, right? That is your 7 chakras, meaning activating your light body for the purpose, for the planet, for the greatest good for yourself. Finding the purpose, your purpose, because we all have a purpose. Whatever that purpose is. Because remember, without light, there's no dark. Without dark, there's no light. You need both. I don't care. But it's how you use it. How are you using the energy? Are you manipulating to be evil? Or are you manipulating to help? That's the question. I'm just saying. Were you baptized in Jehovah's Witness? Like, I had a friend that was that is Jehovah's Witness. Well, I was friends with her. Like, I respect some things that they do, but I don't like, okay, I've had 7 blood transfusions in my life. Guess what? Without those blood transfusions, I wouldn't be here. I would be dead. So, like, that's why I don't believe in religion. I believe in the connection that you have with God, the miracles that has happened in your life, and your testimony from what has happened to you to where you are now. We all were. Actions, not distractions. We all were. Hear this, when I was 16 years old, I was going to church faithfully Monday through Sunday, okay? And I used to sing on Sundays. I used to practice on Saturdays. I would go to Bible classes on Saturdays. Not just Bible classes. I would, I had to practice for Sundays, okay? And the church said that I was sleeping with the pastor. What? I was 16 years old. That's not what I was thinking. So from there, I stopped going to church because they are I'm not saying all churches are, because my kids go to a great church. And we don't get chastised. We don't my church, well, where my kids go to, they know I do Terra. Guess what? I haven't got cursed at. I haven't got vindicated. Nothing. Guess what? They accept me with open arms. And they're a Christian church. Well, a Baptist Christian church. So, you know what I mean? Exactly. My cat pigs me, sorry. Exactly. It's all about control. If you notice, every religion, even, and I'm sorry for the people that praise Islam. I don't like how Islam treats their wives. I don't. Because I'm sorry, I'm just as human as you are. I bleed just as well as you are. I think that a woman should respect herself all the time. I'm a tomboy, so I don't care. I'm not that pretty girl. I can be if I want to. You know what I mean? I could wear the heels and the dress and blah, blah, blah. But I like my sweatpants and I like my sweaters. I'm more of a tomboy than a girly girl. And if you know what I mean? You take me as I am. So I don't bask myself in religion. I bask myself in my results and me praying, having faith, fasting, dedicating, being disciplined to God, and always putting God first. And always having gratitude. That's the most important part, is having gratitude every day. Being grateful that you woke up in the morning. There's people out there that don't have limbs, that can't speak, that can't walk, that can't use the bathroom on their own. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many worse situations than your situation. So, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But like I say, I don't care about religion. To each their own. All I know is, then say that Jesus is the same thing. What we're doing is the same thing. Me, like, I'm going to tell you this. I don't charge for readings. Like, I just did a free reading for someone because I intuitively was guided to give this person a reading. And it was all intuitively. I did not even use any cards. I just seen what I seen, and I gave the girl the message. And she said, thank you. And I was actually, I'm glad that people are grateful for the message that I give them and confirmation of what I see. Because I see things that I'm not supposed to see. That's all I gotta say. And to be honest, I don't want to see it. We just see because we have, like, it's just there. You know what I mean? It's just there. Well, guys, that was your message. Just follow your own path. Trust in the process. Go with your intuition. Follow your path. And pray, meditate, fast. And you will seek the answers that you seek. Well, you will find the answers that you seek. That's how that works. You'll find the answers that you seek. So yeah. God bless you all. Thank you for joining my live. It was nice to meet all of you. Thank you for just being here. Merry Christmas to all of you. God bless you all. Yeah, just thanks for the likes and the shares, the new subscribers, the old subscribers, to all of you. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you for joining my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Even though YouTube is YouTube. YouTube likes to play games. Let's just say YouTube took down some of my videos that I posted about COVID and other things that I was talking about. It is what it is. I'm still here. It is what it is. I'm still here. So God bless you. Have a great evening. Bye.